gets underway, so many of us are setting those big resolutions, right? Especially around weight and fitness. And I'll just be transparent. You know, I had a baby 9 months ago, the body has changed, and you're thinking, okay, am I ever gonna get back there? But sometimes that could lead to some unhealthy habits. So Dr. Morgan Francis, you can see here with Scottsdale Premier Counseling, is joining us to explain why January can be so stressful. And maybe we should just shift our focus to help us out. First of all, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
We were saying we haven't talked since the holidays. It's so good to see you here. So January, you know, we step into the month and we're like, all right, I've got all these lofty goals. I can do it. I'm feeling motivated. But that can add some extra stress.
It really can. We see an increase actually in people feeling shame around their bodies in the new year because there is this pressure that there needs to be weight loss. Yeah. And so you could go to bed overnight feeling confident in your body, but then wake up the next day with changed expectations all around you on your phone. So we see this increase in ads and marketing. A lot of videos are made on, let's say, TikTok, which are called skinny talk videos that can become very emotionally abusive and really body shaming, saying that, you know, people aren't working hard enough at being thin when there's so many factors that contribute to how our body's shape and size occurs.
Yeah, that is so true. And there's this trend going on social media right now that is 2016. So going back and showing all your photos and videos from 2016, and I'm like, don't want to see those because this mama is not ready to see, you know, what it used to. And I just think going to your point is like trying to compare ourselves to even your previous self. And then amongst other people, it's just never going to, you know, help you move forward.
No, and it's not effective because a before and after picture tells us nothing about your medical health.
Yes.
In fact, the scale tells you nothing about your medical health. The really, truly only way we can determine how healthy someone is by having a blood panel and really having a full examination, not only of what's going on inside your body, but your quality of life, meaning how much sleep are you getting, the level of stress you are experiencing, past traumas, your ability to cope with stressors. And so access to care, genetics, hormones, all of these factors go into our weight, shape, and size.
Right, and those are things that you can't necessarily, you know, help or do anything about, like your genes, your genetic makeup. That's just, you know, where you are. So I do want to talk about some of those unhealthy then habits that people are doing to try and chase that quick change.
Yes, so we'll see people really drop in caloric intake. So they are restricting their calories at a very low rate. We also see people cut out full groups of food. We see people not eat maybe all day or only have one meal a day, using exercise as punishment, and only really using the scale as a measure to determine if they are healthy. And like I said earlier, it's not an indication of health.
Right. I mean, you're so right. And so in talking about this, because some people, you know, what we're not saying here is, you know, stay unhealthy if you don't feel good. That's not what we're saying. No. So how do we find the healthiest version of ourselves, get into some positive changes that we can make?
I love that question. And really we want to see compassion and kindness. So what I mean by that is do the movement that fits right for your lifestyle and for your body. So that might only be walking, which is a great exercise. Yes. That may be finding a plan with your nutrition that works for you. And I really define health as two factors: variety and volume. So really allowing yourself to get a variety of food and also get enough food throughout the day so that you don't come home from work, you know, leading up to eating more food than you would have intended. And really being kind in the way that you talk to yourself. Yes. So I really help my clients develop body appreciation, body trust, and body respect, and knowing that our bodies are meant to be diverse. There's not a one size that fits all, right. And to really know what works for you.
Yeah, and honestly, I want to add to that, if I could, body gratitude.
Yes.
For being grateful for what your body can do and not focusing maybe on what it can't do. So just some things to take into January, because we're all trying to, you know, better ourselves and make those positive changes. Dr. Morgan Francis, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It was a delight to chat with you. So come back soon.